really, Rachel, thank you so much for that very kind introduction, and Mitchell, thank you very much for opening your home. We all feel right at home here, literally. It really is. It's wonderful to be able to be here tonight. I was so looking forward to coming. I'm particularly honored to be here with Anthony and Bradford, who I had an opportunity to spend some time with yesterday, which was very nice, but also very poignant, because to hear their story is really it would break your heart. As a breast cancer survivor, I know how important it is to lean on your partner for support in times of serious illness, or as the vows say, in sickness and in health. The need for love and support applies to all people, not just in federally recognized relationships. This is the United States of America. We are better than that. And we must keep working so our children grow up in a better world. Our children must know that there are no limits to the personal relationships that they want to form as adults. Whether they're gay or straight, bi or transgender, they must know that every possibility is on the table. They can be in a legally recognized relationship, and they can have children. They can fall in love with a non-citizen and not worry that the law will someday rip away from them their permanent partner. We shouldn't have one kind of future with unlimited possibilities reserved for straight kids, and another kind of future with limited possibilities reserved for gay kids. We should all have a future where every possibility is on the table for all kids. A future that is limited by the choices that we make as adults of our own free will. Now, as of a few weeks ago, the future is full of some more choices, because Don't Ask, Don't Tell is now in the dustbin of history. Repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell was one of the proudest votes that I've ever cast as a member of the House of Representatives or as a representative for the last 18 years. It tells our children that no career is off limits, that you can be whatever you want to be, and that you can live an authentic life while doing it. But we all know that our work doesn't end there. We still have a long way to go to ensure a bright future for everyone. For same-sex, binational couples, that future includes being able to sponsor your permanent partner for family-based immigration, just as straight binational couples can sponsor their husbands or wives for a green card. Now, I know that Washington, D.C. is an international city. So is South Florida, where I come from, and the community that I represent. We're the gateway to Latin America. And there are all kinds of same-sex binational couples in my district. I have one of the largest gay communities in the entire country, a very proud and vibrant, wonderful gay community that I love to spend time in and who I love to spend time with. But like so many of you, many of my constituents face the horrible choice that Anthony and Bradford faced between deportation and self-exile. That is not fair. It's simply wrong. And I want to be clear. No one should ever be forced to self-exile from the United States in search of more freedom somewhere else. Ever. Ever. It's unacceptable. That's not who we are as a nation, and that's why I'm proud once again to be a co-sponsor of the Uniting American Families Act. We must correct this injustice, and if a comprehensive immigration reform bill moves this session, this piece of legislation must be a part of it. It is for me. Now, I've often said that LGBT equality is the defining civil rights struggle of our generation, particularly repealing the discriminatory and mislabeled Defense of Marriage Act. I am thrilled that President Obama's Justice Department has decided to stop defending that unconstitutional law in court. Not one more taxpayer dollar should be spent defending that discriminatory policy. And I want to just brag on the President for a minute. The LGBT community clearly has a true ally in President Obama. Since he's taken office, he's taken major steps to advance LGBT equality. This President is taking administrative action, the kind of thing that he can do on his own, using his own power, to support LGBT equality by extending hospital visitation rights to LGBT partners, by counting LGBT Americans in the census, by hosting the first ever Pride celebrations in the White House, signing the James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act into law, lifting the HIV entry ban and establishing America's first comprehensive HIV/AIDS strategy, issuing guidance to all VA facilities to ensure that transgender veterans are treated fairly, and working to end bullying against LGBT youth once and for all. And as you know, and the Department of Homeland Security has announced that it now considers lesbian and gay couples within its definition of family, something that we have all known to be true for many years, and now it's actually policy. And those might be small steps, but they're significant steps, and we will get there step by step. And I know that's not enough. It's not enough for me or for President Obama either, but we're making progress every day, and we need to push for more progress. So this is what change looks like. It may start small, but it's up to us to build upon it. That's what immigration equality and your organization is all about. And when we repeal DOMA, when we pass a gender-inclusive ENDA, when we pass immigration equality, then I'll also believe that we will finally begin to see the suicide rates of our gay teens begin to plummet. That's absolutely essential. Because they'll no longer be bullied by a future that denies their relationships recognition, that deports their partner, or deprives them of an honest day's pay for an honest day's work. I truly believe that LGBT equality is not an aspiration, it is a destination. And we will arrive at equality together. I'm going to be here in Washington fighting on behalf of Anthony in Bradford, on behalf of my constituents in South Florida, and for all of you, and we are going to do this together. Whether we do it all at once or whether we do it step by step, I am confident that we are going to get there, because equality is not something that the future can stand in the way of, and we're all going to work together to make sure. Thank you so much.